So hi everyone, welcome to TradeBench. So today we'll be discussing about the RSI indicator. Okay, so we have to log into our trading view. Okay, and come up to the top to search the indicator, and we have to search here relative strength index. Okay, so this is the indicator which I'm talking about. Okay, so let us plot this indicator. So as soon as you click it, the indicator will be available here. Okay, so now let us understand what is the basic of that indicator. Okay, so I don't want to see any chart while I'm explaining you. So for example, this is the indicator of the RSI, right? So RSI is nothing but it describes you the overbought and the oversold. Okay, so overbought means उसमें खरीदारी बहुत ज्यादा हो गई है, ठीक है, अब बिकवाली का टाइम आ गया है. सिमिलरली व्हाट इज एन ओवरसोल्ड? ओवरसोल्ड मीन्स उसको बेचा बहुत गया है, अभी उसमें खरीदारी आना चाहिए, ठीक है. तो दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ ओवरबॉट एंड ओवरसोल्ड. Okay, so always we have to sell the stock when it is overbought and we have to buy the stock that is oversold. Okay, so we have in our indicators we have two levels, if you would see. So I'm zooming up. So here if you see, this is a 70 level and this is a 30 level. So anywhere if this marking is near about 70 level, it is a overbought zone. Okay, so that means the stock price is very much high, people have bought it too much. Okay, so some profit bookings must come. Okay, for similarly if the RSI is near about 30 to 40, that means it has been sold very much, so some people needs to buy it or some short covering may be there. Okay, so let us see how to find that particular thing. Okay, so this is a daily time frame chart. Okay, if you just make this visible. Okay, so this is a daily time frame chart, as you can see, of Infosys. Okay, we can pick up any stocks. I will show you with different stocks, but let us concentrate on one stock and understand how the signals work. Okay, so first let me just remove this. Okay, so our first thing is when the RSI will be near to 30 and 40 levels, we will make a buy position in that particular stock. Okay, so for let us example understand that we'll take a horizontal line from here and we'll just mark the 30 to 40 range. Okay, so here if you see the range is 40, right? So we will just mark it. Okay, so this is the 40 range of RSI and this is the particularly 30. So 30 and 40, anywhere in between these particular lines, if the RSI comes, this particular trend line comes, we will buy the stocks. Okay, and similarly from this selling point of time, I'm saying from 70 to 80 is our selling point. Okay, so that means this white space. Okay, so that is where we will sell the particular stock. Okay, so for example if we see this particular thing, so where are we getting a buy signal here? So obviously here, because RSI came to 40, right? So let us see, just understand, we'll mark it. Okay, so to understand at which price we should enter this trend. Okay, so RSI is near about 40, we are just drawing it, and now let us enable. Okay, enable the this thing, the price actions. Okay, so here, so you can see the RSI is low. Okay, RSI is near about 40, so we can buy at any point of price in this particular candle that day. Okay, so the price is near about 1257. Okay, we have bought Infosys for example at 1257 or 5 or 60, anything 1260. So next, when we'll be selling, I told, obviously when the RSI comes to 70. Okay, near to 70 and 80. Okay, so the first time it has come is this part, right? So 70, this part is 70. So let us mark this particular area also. So here we are marking it, right? So in this candle itself, the RSI came to 70, near about 70. Okay, so just see how much profit we have got. So here, if the price is 1260, almost we are selling it for 1400, right? So almost 250 points of gain in this particular trade, right? So this is how powerful the RSI is. Okay, similarly when to sell, actually see here also it came down. Okay, but did it come to our buying level? We will buy only when the RSI comes to 40, otherwise we won't buy. 40 to 30, anywhere, it can be 42, it can be 43, but in between of 30 to 45 or like this range. Okay, keep the range in mind, 30 to 40 we can start buying it. Okay, and similarly we can sell it from like 66, 67 to till 80, in between any range we can sell it. So if you see this is the place where Infosys came down, but did our RSI came down? No, right? So we cannot make a buy position near here. Okay, let it go up, we will skip this stock if it does not come. So in recent time we have seen that our RSI came to this level again, right? So that's why we can buy the Infosys from here. Okay, just mark it. So here we made a buy position, that is 1350, which I already told that I have Infosys from 1350 position, right? So here I have made it a buy position, and similarly when I will sell it, I will obviously sell it near to this level. So let us see and wait how market reacts and what we'll do. Obviously, what is our stop loss? Stop loss is very fixed, that is below this 40. If the RSI slips, we might sell it, okay, if our stop loss comes. Now stop loss and all those we will understand when we'll build a whole trading system using many indicators, what will be our stop loss and stuff. But to understand what is the fundamental of RSI, we have to, because if we build a trading system, we will always use multiple indicators to confirm one particular trade, right? So this is one example how RSI plays an important role while you take a trade. So any price action if you are getting, for example here, right, wait, just let me send you, this is the price action, okay. For example, if this particular trend, if it breaks, we'll get an entry. So if you see the breakout here, right, so what is the RSI over here? Wait, just let me show you. Okay, so we are marking this particular breakout, okay. So if you see the RSI is here, right, near about 40 level, so we can take this trend. Okay, so this is how we combine multiple indicators, multiple price action. Obviously price action plays the main role, okay, but we have to see our indicators also to confirm our trade. Okay, so this is how RSI works. Okay, so now we will not discuss about RSI anymore. I have one more thing for you, that is stochastic RSI. Okay, so let us remove all these things. Let us remove RSI, and now let us bring on stochastic RSI. Okay, so this is the particular name of the RSI, stochastic RSI. You can take a screenshot and then insert this indicator. Okay, so let us insert it. So the stochastic RSI is little bit powerful, I would say, than RSI, because it saves you from the fake signals. Okay, so let us understand how stochastic RSI works. So stochastic RSI, it has been marked from 20 to 80 level. Okay, and for each and individual stock you will get these levels. So for example here, right, if anywhere if we see this particular red zone in downside it is there, similarly like RSI, we will make a buy position, and similarly if this particular zone is there, we will make a sell position, we'll square up our position. Okay, so for let us see example, just let us see here. And we have some important thing in stochastic RSI that gives you a very good signal. Okay, so what is that? So if you zoom in, okay, so you have this red line and the blue lines, right? So when the blue lines crosses this red line downwards, that means it is a sell signal. Okay, similarly when the blue lines crosses is upward, it's a buy signal. Okay, so let us come to this particular point of time. Okay, so here for example we have Infosys still here. We'll try it to take the trade from here. So here if you see this RSI is below this particular pink area, and what we can see is that blue line is crossing the red line, that means it's a buy signal, right? So here I am just zooming it out to understand. Okay, so this is the candle where it says so. Okay, this green candle. For example, here I have taken a trade. Okay, so let us just mark the level so that you can understand. Okay, so in this green candle we are taking a trade. So what is the price of Infosys? 1320. Okay, now what our task will be nothing but to wait for the RSI to go up. Okay, this particular thing to go up, or just this blue line, it has went up, right, but it should not come down and cross the red line, that means it is a sell signal. Okay, but similarly after taking the trade, we see immediately the blue line crosses this particular thing, right, and it comes down. So our stop, we should exit our stop trade. Okay, we should exit our trade completely. Okay, so here if we see what is the price, the price is in this particular red candle, we are exiting our trade. Okay, so we don't have very much like loss here, only little bit of loss we are getting, that is 10 rupees, 5 rupees, like that. We'll exit our trade. Okay, so next let us come again and wait for the RSI to confirm. Okay, now the RSI is already in the oversold zone, no problem with it, but we have to wait for this particular thing, right? We have to wait for this area where the blue line is crossing the red line. So here again you can see that the blue line is crossing the red line in this particular zone, right? So let us mark this again. Okay, we got one more entry. Okay, so here if you see again we got an entry near about this point of time. So let us mark the entry again. So suppose here we bought Infosys, any point of time. So 260 again we bought it, 1260. Okay, so now just wait. Okay, the RSI is moving up. Okay, and see the blue line, it is not crossing the red line. Okay, it has went up. Here it has fell down. But did it cross and come down? No, right? It has taken support here and then started moving up. Here also it has went up. Now obviously our first rule will be, if like we in RSI we have told, like if this area is crossed, we will obviously sell that particular thing. So here if you see, we are selling this particular thing at which price? At 1320, right? So that's a huge profit of more than 80 rupees in Infosys. Okay, similarly let us see here the RSI again coming down. Let wait for the entry if you want to go for long. Okay, so here the RSI fell down and the blue line is again crossing this particular red line. Okay, so we will take an entry here. So what is the price here? The price is again near about 1260, right? We are taking an entry and then it crosses. See, the blue line has never crossed downward, but it took a support and it crossed upwards, right? And then again we have to sell it when the RSI moves above this particular area. So here if we see in this candle, RSI moves above this area, we can again book 1346 at 1346. That means more than 100 rupees profit. Okay, so again we are just booking it and leaving it, and again we have to wait till what time? Till the RSI again falls back here. So here if you see, the RSI has fallen and at this point of time the blue line crosses the red line. So here we are again initiating one trade. So in this particular candle, okay, in this particular candle we are initiating. Okay, so at 1360 we are initiating, and similarly at the next few days suddenly Infosys goes up and it opens gap up very much and a profit bookings come. So as I told in various previous videos, when a gap up occurs, overnight profit is there, profit booking will come. But if our RSI is already more than 80 level that day, that means sure shot the selling will come. Okay, so that day it opened around very much at huge price, and see the RSI crossed above this line and the blue line crossed here, so profit booking came. So at this point of time we have bought it and again we have sold it here. So this is the region where we bought it. So again at 1320 to 1340, let us calculate 1340. So 1340 we have bought it, and where did we book it? 1473, right? So 130 points we have got. So this is how stochastic RSI will be used. Okay, so using this particular stochastic RSI, you can track on multiple stocks. Okay, so for example this Reliance, right? See, whenever the stochastic RSI falls below this level and there is the blue line is crossing the red line, you can see how much is the move up there. Okay, similarly here also this blue line cross, we move upwards of like 100 points. Here also we got a huge move. Here also we got a huge move, right? So here also we got a move. See, for example here, right? Here if you take a trade in this particular area, if you take a trade, your entry will be in this candle, right? But similarly if you see here, the blue line crossed this particular thing, so we should exit the trade here. That means with a very minimal loss you are just exiting your trade. Okay, similarly now the RSI came down to this particular level, from where I bought it, right? We bought it at 1950 if I remember. So 1950 is this area where we bought it. Okay, so in this candle, in here near about this. So in this candle that day I have bought this particular stock, and it was below this RSI and this blue line was above. But that day after 2 days Reliance opened up here, and you can see it is clearly above this thing and the blue line is crossing this particular red line. So a sell-off came, and that's what it happened, the sell-off came. Okay, so this is how the RSI will be used, the stochastic RSI will be used to determine our trading signals. Okay, so we have different types of trading indicators and price action. We will use the price action first and our indicators that our trading system will have, and we'll initiate our trade accordingly. Okay, so that's it. Thank you everyone. This is our first indicator video, so we'll come up with new videos of indicators and you can understand the trends very easily with that. So thank you everyone, have a good day.